Hey. Hello. All right.
Oh, hey. All right.
Deus Ex, the original, JC Denton, ready to
yeah.
go.
Do you have a skin wish?
Skin wish. Can we get the most dead looking one? There's a really ghosty looking one.
Yeah, that
there,
one.
that guy. Yeah.
All right. A name?
Oh Jesus! Don't put me on the spot. Pick something.
Bob. All right.
Bob. Okay.
Bob is going to do the run.
All right. Good luck to Bob.
All right.
Okay. 3,
Ready?
2, 1,
go.
go. Oh my God! Synchronized countdown.
Oh my.
I felt a connection there.
Yeah. This is Deus Ex. First game. The first thing we hear in this game is like that shots have been fired. It is a very glitch-heavy game. Like the first glitch is going to appear here already. I pick the gun and ta-da! This is the called glitchy save. I will explain what we will do with that later. For now, it's just a save we need to use later. Oh. When I take the gas grenade here and do another glitch. As I said, this game is quite glitch heavy already at the start. So normally what we have to do in this game is like go around, find the terrorist leader, take him down or capture him, and then we can go into the basement here. But what we can do is like we throw this gas grenade here and RNG doesn't want to. No problem.
Go team, go!
Oh my. So yeah. It can be a bit tricky because it depends how the RNG is behaving, the AI is behaving. There you go. And he opens the door for us. The reason for that is simple. Normally the AI just stands around and waits until the door opens so we can enter after we finish our mission. But what happens with the AI, we're going to do that trick later on once again, is that it panics and opens the first door which is close to us. For some reason, no idea why, but the AI breaks there. So it opens the first door for us, which we are not supposed to enter. And we're in the basement already, without going to do the main mission or something.
By the way, I want to say that if you have any questions through the chat, feel free to say that, and we will tell them to Heinki, and he will respond.
So I take some knives here and some other equipment. Why we need that, I will show later. So now comes the third glitch already. It's called duping. What I do here is I throw the medikit. I had at the start 2, and whenever I have 2 items and I use the use button very quickly, very fast, it registers more than once that it's getting picked up, and that allows us to have all the ammunition and all the items we want for the whole run. So I will use a lot of duping through the run, especially for the medikits and for energy cells, since we just need them twice and we have all the supplies we need.
You have one question, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
What are your thoughts about Mass Effect 3 ending?
What?
No, that's a question.
I played Mass Effect 3. I can't remember the endings though. I just know that people were pissed because of the cutscenes. That's something I remember. Oh, I got headshot. Yeah, there's another RNG feature in this game, which is very highly. So there are 2 dangerous enemies. One's AI, which can randomly headshot you. That happens a lot in runs. Here's some duping again. I just throw the item in midair and use it again. God damn it, I just healed myself. And there was the first swearing.
When is bowling %?
Bowling. Hey cousin, it's me, cousin. Wrong game, guys. This is not GTA 4. Okay, so yeah, this is the first stage. So as you have seen, we've skipped everything. Normally when you do the mission correctly, the terrorists are all dead, and the leader is like captured or killed. Oh, I didn't got to skip here with Anna. It doesn't matter, just losing some seconds. No, we're not going to shoot kids with rocket launchers. So we just run around now, next chapter, which is, I just hope that I don't die because RNG is heavy in this one. You see that my people and the enemies are shooting at each other, and it can happen that they're killing me while shooting. Alright, what I do here is like, I kill those guys, obviously. Then I trigger the bomb there, and so I can just pass here. Here's another skip. If you don't want to talk with brothers, just throw a knife at them.
Let
Works
me know
good.
if you have time for another question.
Yeah, sure.
There was one. Heinki, have you ever played a game so much that you feel like you run out of replay value?
Games to death, but I don't want to replay them anymore?
Yeah, sort of.
Not really. Not so far. Alright, so here comes the part with a glitchy save. So we saw that stage, we saw that I picked up all the items here, and now I'm going to load the glitchy save, and oh no, a bug occurred. Oh wait, all the items respawn, and we use this multiple times. Well, once we use it here to duplicate the augmentations we need. What happens in the memory is like the game doesn't know what to do with this glitchy save. It says like, hey, this is not working, that's not possible. And because of that, it allows us to reset the map. So what the game does then is just like, okay, the game is broken, I have to reset the map again. And it just resets the map in hoping that it worked, so that nothing is broken. So I'm taking in all the lamb. I have now 3 augmentations. I will need that because we will use 1 augmentation which is just very overpowered. Alright, here's some duping again with grenades. And yeah, just as a little side note, the flamethrower is the most overpowered weapon in this game, and rip Franchisee. So yeah, the strongest enemies we have in this game and we have to take care of are Franchisees and AI, which can headshot us easily. So now I throw the grenade here, go around. It explodes and opens the door for us, which is really nice. So we can take the container, do some more duping, and burn.
Okay, well, you have one Deus Ex related question. Which
Yeah, sure.
is your favorite Deus Ex series game?
My favorite Deus Ex is Deus Ex 1.
Why?
And why? Because of the glitches, obviously. I really love it. It is very glitch heavy, a lot of funny glitches, and it just speeds it up. So it is a lot of high performance, yeah, like execution based. The only RNG parts are going to be like the RNG headshots, like you're instantly dead, you can't do anything against that. And another point, but I will show it when we are there. And super jump. I'm going to show that later on as well. As I said, there are a lot of glitches we are going to abuse in the game. So like this head slide here, I don't want to talk with people, so I slide on their head. When I dupe some energy cells, I need them later on, especially when I'm using augmentations. You see next to my body like a little energy bar, and that allows me to, that shows me like how much energy I have left. And I will try to have it all the time full. Alright, so what I did here is like trigger a not a cutscene, but like a conversation, which allows me, while the conversation is going on, to skill myself. And now we're going ultra fast.
Well, I can give you a question. Which
Sure.
is the hardest skip to learn?
The hardest skip is the Area 51 missile silo clip, I would say. But we're not there yet. Okay, when there we give enough some flower, because women love flowers. No, the reason is simple. When we throw the flower at her, she's blocked and the eye doesn't know what to do, and she's like walking back and forth, not blocking us from going through the door. That happens like a lot, and with that we prevent that. Jump and cutscene. Yeah. As I said, there are a lot of glitches, not that much RNG. Only the parts where RNG is involved, headshots and granite clips, which are going to be here soon. And granite clips makes the game very broken. The reason is simple. It allows us to go through parts like doors which are locked, or other stuff like big gates. And we don't need to do the whole mission, we can just skip everything. So here I was duping some energy cells, as I said before.
We have a Deus Ex question.
Sure.
Is there something in Deus Ex that most people miss? An item, some lore, or some other thing?
An item which is missed in Deus Ex, or...
That was the question, I can't really...
Not sure. I mean, the flamethrower is everything you need in the game, so all other weapons are not really necessary. They might be cool, like I like the crossbow, but it's only useful when you do really like a stealth game. Play through. Alright, here we go. This is the glitchy save. Granite clipping. Oh, first try, nice. So what I did there is like, I aim at a specific location, throw the granite, and what happens is like, physics is getting applied to my body, and that allows us to clip through things pretty easily. And we're going to abuse this quite a lot in this run. And I just heal myself, dupe some medikits, because I can do that all the time. No need to worry about anything. Now one of my favorite clips is going to come on. So yeah, throwing a granite here, burning that dude, and there's the door. Normally it's blocked, but you can open blocked doors with granites. But since we don't have that many, we just don't want to waste them. No, I want more granites. 5 is okay.
You know who Hawkbird is?
Hawkybird.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just said that he wanted to tell you that he just finished 100% run yesterday.
Wow, nice. Yeah, Hawkybird is rooting this game, especially for 100%, which no one wants to run, but it's too hard. Another thing which is quite hard in this game are buttons. They're very, very small, which makes aiming a bit harsh, but not a big deal. Okay, my favorite glitch is super jump. What we do here is, whoa, not bad. While we have so what happens is, while we have an augmentation on, and we go into the menu, it applies the augmentation again on the character. The reason, no idea, but it works, and that allows us to stack the augmentation to jump higher, and we're going to abuse that a lot, which allows us to skip areas we're not supposed to skip. Okay, next skip already. While we're shooting, we go out of the airplane, which allows us to keep our weapon, kill the guard here, and just finish the mission.
To the moon!
Huh? What?
Oh, they said to the moon, Alice.
To the moon! Not really, but yeah. Something like that, I guess. And it is very powerful, why you will see later on, like in the next stage, for example. So just running around, duping some cells. And it doesn't matter if I don't get the dupe because I have enough resources to do the duping all the time. Oops. Let's go. There you go. You can die by the rotor blades, so you have to be careful not to jump into them. A lot of runs die because of that. That's what happens when you're not focusing. So now we're just going to run back, finish the mission, and then we're getting into the next area. Quite simple. And the running is a bit broken here, because Unreal Engine is, let's say, very, very stable and robust, which allows us to do a lot of funny things and abuse it. For example, the running. And you have to be careful with frame limiter, which is like a big issue with modern PCs, because if you have a strong CPU, you can run this game on 2200 frames or something, which is just press W and the game crashes because you're somewhere, who knows where, just out of the boundaries of the game. So yeah.
Wasn't it this game that crashed a lot, like all over the place?
No, this is not Invisible War.
Okay,
Deus Ex Invisible War is, let's say, not fun to run, because it is a soft lock game overall. Like, it crashes for no reason. Oh, you just picked an item up, okay, I crash. And the next time it's working, oh, you just went through a door, crash, and so on and so on. Very scenario-driven, so even when you restart the game, or if you want to go to through the loading zone, it crashes, so it's horrible. So what I do here, for example, because of that pattern, you're supposed to jump on it and go through it. So we can skip a whole mission and just do the end of the mission, which is really nice. So here, super jump. Oh, no snipe shot, damn it. So now I go here, there's another granite, we're just going to do, but hacking. This one gets me every time. I can't type Napoleon. It's too hardcore. I really have a problem with that one. I lose so much time for no reason. Oh well. So yeah, we're just going to use the satellite here, mission stuff, blah blah blah. We finished it and now we have to go to our brother and talk with him. But of course, what happens normally is that he gives us a quest to go here and do a little side mission before. But since we finished it already and there's like a trigger zone over a trigger zone, we can trigger the finish of a quest. Like, it sounds strange, but you will see in a second. Super jump, and here, save. So like, oh nice, I got it first try. So normally he will give us a quest now, but instead he's like saying, okay, we finished the quest, so we can go further. Ah, I didn't got it. No problem. So if you need to get out of prison, you just do some granite clips. And, oh, for them.
First one.
Hmm?
First swear word.
No, it was German, you don't understand that. Well, yeah. Oops. That was stupid. Ah, come on. No, wrong one. It was prison clip. So yeah, I screwed it up a bit, but no worries. So, come on, talk with me. There you go. During a quest, killing ourselves, doing the glitchy save, and then we're in prison. What happens normally is you're getting killed here anyway, so you can't do anything against that. Okay, it seems not to work for some reason. With I give it one more try.
I've barely had any any questions about the game so far, actually.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I do it normally. What is supposed to happen is like you can throw a granite down there and you clip out of here, so you're just like breaking out of prison, not waiting that the door is like getting open and stuff like that. But for some reason I can't do it right now. So no problem, backup strats. Just takes a bit longer. Like now the door opens and I can just run normally. What I do here is now called Deadman walking. As you can see, my torso has no HP even though I healed myself. And I have negative health. Where the AI thinks now I'm dead, even though I'm not dead. And because of that I can just run around, do the missions normally. Sure. Okay.
I have actually one question then.
Sure.
What is the world record time for this game so
The
far?
world record time is 36 minutes and something seconds.
For this category?
C-shots, in any percent.
Okay.
Shots is a beast in this game. Like, his run is almost perfect. Nice. Here I need 20 ammunition for the rocket launcher, and I got perfectly 20. So I don't need to worry with ammunition here anymore. And when we just break out of headquarters. So yeah, we're going to do the Deathman walking glitch a lot. Well, more like on two places. You can do it normally on free, which speeds it up, but the other one is quite hard to pull off. And if you can't pull it off the first try, you're losing more time, so it's not worth it at the moment for me. So yeah, here in the hangar, normally we have to go up, push a button so that you can escape, but no, I don't like buttons, so we're just going to clip ourselves out here. So we're clipping through a gate and bye-bye. So we don't need to get any helipad out or do any side quests. And there we go, we're in Hong Kong. Going to do some medikits, putting some codes in. Well, there are a lot of codes you have to remember, but once you get used to it, it's not a big deal.
So the codes is the same time every time?
Yes.
They don't change?
They don't change. They're every time the same codes on the place. It would be a bit harsh if it would change. Of course, it is possible to program that, but yeah, would be a bit of a pain for the runner. So I just remember all the codes to go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I guess so. Ah, buttons, my nemesis. Okay. This is an area where you can die a lot if you can pull it off. But there's an easy trick. Since we have endless medikits, we're just going to heal ourselves while we get damaged. Right. Passwords. Now we drop. No problem, we have enough health. And she got something we want, so we'll burn her.
We have one kind of nice question, actually.
Yep.
How long have you been speedrunning this game, and what made you start speedrunning it?
I started speedrunning this game when ESA started. So when was ESA? 3-4 months ago or something? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't hear my... Oh, no, never mind. And I really like that it's very glitch heavy, and it's one of those games I played as a kid, like long time ago, over 10 years ago. And it is just fantastic. It's one of the classic games. And when I started to speedrun Deus Ex Human Revolution, I met a guy called Labakak, and he was speedrunning this game, and I was watching him, and later on I said, like, okay, I'm going to start, and now I can speedrun all Deus Ex games.
Yeah, I think you said, like, at ESA that you decided to learn all of the Deus Ex just to have them to ESA all at the same time?
Yeah. Now I can run all Deus Ex games. Sometimes I'll do a category which is not a real category, I just do it for fun. It's called Quadrilogy Runs, where I do a speedrun of all 4 games in a row. I don't want to talk with him, I wanted to jump. Alright. Going to reload or go. No. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Bong. Still not where I want to go. There we go. So, the sword is very overpowered. We needed to finish a quest later on, and it can break everything. And as I said before, flamethrower is overpowered. You just need to hit someone once and he will die automatically, so you don't need any other weapon. And as you can see, I don't take any fall damage when I do the super jump. Going to do some energy cells, because they're very useful over the whole run. So this is a bit funny. Normally you have to do a normal quest and meet then the head of a gang, but for some reason the game makers put him just here on top of this building where you're not supposed to be normally. Oh, there, or never mind. And since we know that his position is up there, we can just jump to him and say hello and finish the quest.
One question.
Sure.
How many different categories is it on this kind of game? Do you have any percent? Do you have 100%? Do you have any others as well?
Yeah, there's something called low percent, or as well ultimate run percent, which is like, or absolute zero it's called as well, which means no weapons, no augmentations, no takedowns, nothing, 100% stealth. So it is like a hardcore version on the hardest difficulty as well. But there are not a lot of people who run it. There is one segmented run for Deus Ex 1, and for Human Revolution I do like as well absolute zero runs. But not that much at the moment because I'm focusing on 90%. So yeah, a lot of fly animations. I love this creepy music. I'm not sure why, but it's funny.
How do you know?
Blah blah blah. Okay. I really like as well when I think of speedrunning this game, you can skip all cutscenes. You don't need to watch them at all. You can just like press spacebar and everything's skipped. No need to talk. You can talk and talk and talk.
I agree.
Like this, blah blah blah. Okay, finished. I have a quest. Let's go. Let's go to the helipad. Duping.
How does the duping work in this game, actually?
So duping works like that. If you use the use button or the use key, the game registers that you pick something up. If you spam it, the game does not block the pickup, and as long as the object is not destroyed, you can pick it multiple times. So what we do is like assign use on the mouse wheel and just scroll it up or down, and you have all the items you need. So my favorite part, the ship. It is quite a run killer, but no problem. So there it goes. This is the reason why we duped the ammunition for the rocket launcher. We need it here a lot, and of course we need the flamethrower ammo because the flamethrower is, as I said, overpowered. Nothing else is so broken in this game than the flamethrower, and whoops, no problem. And what? Don't fall.
Have you found any of the skips that you're using in your run, or is it used by someone else that has found it?
In Deus Ex, all the clips were found by mostly by Lavakak and RTB, etc. by the other runners. I'm just copying their strats. And so far, I just have wrote it for Human Revolution Absolute Zero. So the only clips I found or new routes are from Absolute Zero and Human Revolution. So okay, we burn them, shoot the rocket there. And what you have to do here is like there are 4 vans and they have to be broken so that the ship sinks. We do that by shooting at those vans very fast. So like we know where they are placed and just skip the AI. Bit of running back. Come on, guy. Alright. One more.
And question, do you find many of these glitches are easy to learn?
Yeah, very, very easy. As I said before, the only clip which is shitty is the granite clip because it's RNG'd. It is not that bad if you know the reindeer flotilla, whatever that is a password. Oh. Nice, the guard was like exploding for some reason and took the air vent for me out already. What? Very interesting. Oh, okay. That one is not broken. No problem. There you go. Alarm starts and we have to escape from here, otherwise we're going to die. But the clips are not hard. For example, the super jump. All you have to do is like activate any augmentation you want and then just go into the menu in the settings and back, and it applies it already, like here. Go into settings, game options, and whoops, we can jump like I don't know what, but we can jump high. And we abuse it a lot. No. Okay. Go and so half of the run is done. It is very fast-paced and, as I said, a lot of execution. So if you're bad with your timing, it's either bad RNG with NPCs or bad clips. But other than that, a lot of execution you have to pull off right. So this is like one of the shortest clips. Levels. Come on, I have to be fast. And oh look, there are 2 helipads. Because before I took the quest, I finished the quest already, and so it spawns 2 helipads. Because the game says like, okay, you finished the quest. But while I finished the quest, the first animation is still going on because the game doesn't think you're that fast. Plus, you're not allowed to jump over the fence. Normally, you have to go through a labyrinth in this game, but since we can just jump over the fence, we are just going to the finish line.
So you're faster than the game?
In that matter, yes. We trick the game. Super jump. And whoops. Yeah, we need to go to this part here, in the catacombs. That was one of the parts where I was really scared as a kid. And now it's just a joke. Come on, there you go. So we're abusing now, once more, the AI for opening a door for us. Like what we did at the start with the gas grenade, just with a sword. We're just, hitting him in the And what he does is he's like bleeding and trying to get some help. And, whoa! Okay, Commander was too strong.
Smack in face.
Yeah, so no problem. That's not that far. So we do the same again. He starts bleeding, wants to go home or something, no idea. There you go. And while he's going home, we're just following him slowly without him recognizing. And oh, thanks, he opened a locked door, so we can just go through here. Normally we need a key code, but now we don't need one. We just skip. And this is a labyrinth as well, but since we know the path, we just go through it. No problem. And oh no, there's a door which we're not supposed to go through. No problem, we have grenade clip. And this is RNG. This, if you, oh there you go, second try, that's nice. If you see that you die while you do the grenade clip, you have the right aligning. The problem is just, every time when you're getting out of bounds in this game, it kills everything. So you have to be really careful that you're staying in bounds and try to get through the door with that trick. So for example, normally there are NPCs in this game which are not supposed to be able to be killed, but with that clip, we can just clip the NPC out of bounds and they die. And yeah, the game totally crashes and breaks together because it can't handle it, since it says like, okay, that AI is like supposed to not be dead, and all of a sudden it's dead, and the game is like, what am I going to do? And just out of bounds, crash. Yeah. So what I did here, I need to talk with her, just going to jump, talk with her, and take the helipad. So yeah, as I said before, if you don't want to talk with people in this game, you throw either knives at them, you attack them, burn them.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah, and there's another part. We burn her. We don't want to talk with her.
Just burn the face off.
Not very nice, but yeah. Because we don't want to talk with her. She's just going to say her past. Who cares? We're speedrunners. So we just stopped talking with her, getting that box, and what I did here is another glitch. As I said, this game is very glitch heavy and we're abusing everything we can. We take that box while putting off the rocket launcher. There you go. And
Heinki's really a unicorn, apparently.
I'm a unicorn? What? I don't think so. Oh, nice. Second try again. This is quite nice. So yeah, we clip again through catacombs where we're not supposed to clip. Oh wow. Thanks game. Doesn't matter. So, and who can think what we're doing? I don't know. Right, we're just going to do some super jumping out of bounds. Like, this area is not loaded, but it exists, so we can just jump out here without dying or fearing to die. Didn't got it, damn. I was jumping too early. Going to destroy the door. Going here. Oh no, there's a secret path. Nice. And Gunther, who's German, he's going to die. Rip.
Rest in peace, Gunther.
Yeah, we don't want to talk with him as well. As I said, we don't want to talk with people, so we just burn them, throw stuff at them, kill them, whatever is helping us in the games. So he's dead. We finished our mission, and now we're going to get further. No, don't stop. JC, please. Alright. Just escaping from the bullets. We don't want to die. If you have a game, you just really have to try it out. You don't have to install anything or something, just have the augmentation on and go into the menu, go back, and you can do the super jump. It is just super funny to jump out of bounds of a game and just see what the game makers make, or the game developers. So many stuff and hidden things you can find out.
By the way, how do you like find the glitches in the game?
Glitches are super awesome. Oh, granite clip. Wow. The only thing I don't really like is the inconsistency of granite clips, because as you can see, sometimes it works and sometimes it does not. And if you don't get it, well, you're just losing time automatically. That sucks a bit. But other than that, it's fine. All the other glitches are just pixel perfect or aligning perfect. There's one we're going to use later on. This is with a law, but the law. That's how the thing is called. Going to save. Oh, there you go. Going to do a super jump. Fall down here. Oh no, I need to reload the gun. Oh, but it was a bit. Come on. Let me through. So we're just going to burn those guys again. Shoot up here. Boom, explosion. And oh hey, what do we do? Granite clip. All the secrets which we're supposed to discover, we know already, so we're just going to do it fast. Yeah, they can be quite hard to pull off sometimes. Either you get them and you die, or you get them, you don't get them, and you have to realign. There you go. I'm just going to wait a bit, because I have to exit it later, the door, and if the granite is still there, because it does not despawn, I would die. I don't want to die.
Well, you sort of ignored my question that I asked you.
Which one?
I asked how you find the glitches, not...
How you find the glitches?
Yeah.
Well, there are people... what? No, that's not wrong. Oh, damn it. I forgot to say. You find glitches by just checking them out. I don't really know. I'm not a really glitch hunter. But there are people who find glitches by accident, and when they try to make use of it, that's what happened with box clips and Human Revolution.
Oh, I remember that.
They found out that if something is pushed against you, it gets you out of bounds. And there's some areas where you can get out of bounds and just skip everything, and the game does not crash or is like responding the way it should, so they abuse it. And that's the same here. Like people, Labakak did that by going into the menu and out. He wanted to change something, and all of a sudden he could jump twice as high as normally, and so we found super jump. Oh, come on.
Like when you talk about the box clip, I think immediately about the ESA run that we had on the bonus stream, where I actually fell asleep for the whole run.
Oh, absolute 0%.
Yeah, but you had this boss fight when you throw boxes at the person.
Yeah.
Forever, never, 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 never.
What? Okay. That was strange. I got the clip and I died from the impact somehow. Hey man.
Hey.
Some mystery guy just showed up.
Oh my.
Hello everyone.
Who's that mystery person? Find out in the next
I'm
episode.
Kristen, and I want to greet my community. And, everyone.
I want to say hey to my mom and my dad.
Damn. All the greetings.
And my name is Kirstals.
Oh damn. This is Swedish keyboard. In German Swedish keyboard, the Y and the Z are switched. I think it's in American too, or in English in general. So it was a bit strange. I was like thinking I was using the right password, but it was not. Blah blah blah, we talk, blah blah blah, we talk, skip everything. And now we go out of here. Super jump.
More conversations.
More conversations. How are you doing, Kristen? How was your journey? I just see a head going back and forth. Okay. Damn, bad sound.
All the greetings. The
All
chat is
the
going
greetings.
wild.
Greetings to everyone who's here, who's watching like, whoop. Oh my. And all of a sudden,
Heinki's cam is getting
all of a
raided.
sudden, white person appears. What do you want to do? Fight, flee, use item? Run is going fine so far.
Dupe the friend.
What? Dupe?
Dupe the friend.
Dupe the friend?
Yeah, dupe the friend. No.
What?
Say nothing.
What? Where's Omega? I need a what?
Omega is in the chat.
What? Omega's what master, just as a short notice, by the way. So what we do here, they say that we have to be sound so that Tiffany does not die. That is like from the professor with whom we were talking to protect her. But oopsie, we shoot at the guy who's like guarding her, and she's going to kill her, which allows us to skip this level. Pretty nice, especially thanks to the super jump. And all of a sudden, helipad shines, and we can just go. Normally, what happens is the game doesn't allow us to go to the position where the helipad spawns, so it just appears all of a sudden. But since we just do the glitches and be in front of the helipad before we finished it, we just see how it spawns. Instantiating an item.
Well,
thanks.
since there's not much left on the game, if you have any questions, if you still want to ask Heinki, you should do that. Soon.
Oh yeah, got it, nice. Again, some super jumping, burn. Good. Going down. Yeah, there are a lot of elevators.
Also, remember to follow Heinki because he's super awesome.
I didn't even do advertisement for myself, damn. But yeah, what do I wanted to say? Oh yeah, elevators. If you think there were a lot of stupid elevators in Dark Souls 2, you haven't seen Human Revolution yet. There are like elevators for everything. Ocean Guard, Break-In. We need to open the doors, so we need to use the passwords.
I have a question, but I don't know if it's related. How long have you spent practicing the missile silo?
The missile silo. From who is that question? I have a...
Hawkbird.
Huh?
Hawkbird.
What?
Hawkybird.
Oh, Hawkybird. How much time did I spend in it? Well, not a lot. Well, there was like a little problem at the start when I learned it. And that is like, if we have something like the glitchy save, as I said before, and if we use that one, it does not allow, like, the AI breaks and we can't go through a level sometimes. So to prevent that, we need to reload the game with a normal quick save again. And when I started running this game, I did not know that, and I tried the missile silo clip for like 30 minutes, and I was like wondering why I couldn't get it after someone told me of the other runners, oh hey, by the way, you just have to use the normal save. If you don't do it, it breaks. That was quite a thing which was like, yeah, thanks, after 40 minutes. But it is not that hard if you get the lining correctly, and if you have some sound, because according to the sound you can assume as well if you hit it or not. So here's an elevator. And while riding the elevator, we're just going to do all the things.
All the things?
All the things.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, of course. Well, if you just have one toy and you want to have 30 of all of a sudden, you can just dupe them.
You have
Pretty
a
neat.
question again.
Yeah, sure.
What have been the hardest to learn speedrunning Deus Ex?
In the higher what?
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 What? No, I said what has been the hardest thing to learn?
Ah, the hardest thing to learn.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Swedish keyboard, why are you doing this to me? Muscle
Yeah,
memory.
just playing the Swedish keyboards.
Yeah, of course. they switched the letters. It's not my fault, I'm German. We have different keyboards.
Sure.
Whatever. And yeah, muscle memory was like typing it on its own. But there's not a lot of hard things in Deus Ex 1. It is just, at the start it might get hard, it is hard to get into it. and get the glitches. For example, whoops, I didn't got the door. Again, we don't need elevators, so we're just using this jump. It's faster. There you go. It is not hard to do the clips. Just if you're not used to them and you don't know how to pull them off, it can be quite harsh, especially for the start with a missile silo, as I said. Like, it took me a while until someone told me, oh yeah, you need to use the other save file. So what we do here is like we clip ourselves into the ocean. We want to drink some water.
Nice.
There you go. No problem.
Well,
Every
you
time-
have a question, but I can already answer it because he asked if you speedrun other games as well, and I already know that you speedrun some GTA games.
Yeah, I speedrun all Deus Ex games. Deus Ex 1, The Fall, Invisible War, and Human Revolution. Well, The Fall and Invisible War are the, how should we say that? The bad kids. We don't want to touch them as far as we want.
Yeah, but he meant besides
but
Deus
other
Ex,
than that,
yeah.
I started to run GTA 4. But I'm not that far in there yet because I didn't have the time to learn the full run. So I was just doing the first segment, which is like Los Santos in San Andreas, for those who know GTA speedruns. And I was thinking of starting another speedrun game, but...
Which one?
Secret!
Ah, damn it.
No, I'm not sure if I will have time to learn it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to speedrun it in the future or not. So it is just, I'm thinking about it, but at the moment I'm just going to focus on other games. So yeah, we did the sub-base mission now. And now comes the final part of the game, and that is Area 51 and Missile Silo. And the Missile Silo is like the hardest clip. Well, it is not that hard if you get the aligning, but it can be one of the hardest clips if you're like under pressure trying to get a new PB and you fail it over and over. So, Missile Silo. We have still the law, and that's not going to use. Normally, we have to go all the way down here to do the quest, to kill that one dude, and then we can go up and the helicam. And the helipad spawns. But what we do is like, this is the exit of the game, and what we can do is like shoot through the door to the enemy, kill him with that, and that allows us to skip this whole part. So we don't need to go down and do anything. But as I said, it's pixel perfect, quite hard, and
Do you have
can
many
take-
skips in this game that is pixel perfect?
not really. This is like the only one.
Huh.
Well, granted, clips can be some kind of perfect aligning, but they're still RNG'd, so it can happen that even when you have a bad aligning, you can still get it. So, and what happens here with this clip is the following. When we shoot with a rocket launcher, the missile doesn't spawn in front of the rocket launcher, instead it spawns a bit behind it, and this allows us to shoot through this door without the rocket to explode, so we can skip this whole part.
It doesn't really look like a door, more like a...
Yeah, like a dropping door, I don't know how it's called in English. Didn't got it. And yeah, it is quite hard because I'm assigning this pixel, aim a bit higher and then shoot. Oh. And if you get it, well, there's going to be a helipad all of a sudden. So, one more try.
It's going
There you
well
go.
there.
Nice. So now we use the glitchy safe, so we don't need to talk, and missile.
Trapdoor is the name.
Huh?
Trapdoor.
Trapdoor. Thanks.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you so
Falltür.
much.
Yeah, that is a real translation from German.
Or hatch. Trapdoor or hatch.
Wrapped up. Okay, so our nice pilot is now going to die. RIP pilot. Going to miss you. And now,
We have actually had one swear word so far, Soul Gaming. One.
Soul Heyman. So he's not going to make a video. No, not this time. I don't want to have a second swear jar video about me. Damn it. But yeah, this clip is a bit hard because this is a bit RNG heavier. The thing is, in this case, we can get the clip, we can die, or we can get into the small pace where I am right now. And if we're here, we're getting stuck. So the chances of getting this clip is a bit rougher. So it can take more tries than usually. Oh, there you go, nice. So, as I said, very glitch heavy game, a lot of different glitches, and this is now another glitch. So, no, I don't want to lie on this pipe here. Normally we should die, and we're going to die, but oh hey, look. While we're falling down, we're just reloading, and oh hey, we survived, so no fall damage. Nice. We take that as our advantage and just go forward. It's really broken. It is hilarious. So okay, now what I'm going to do? We don't like this run, so we're killing ourselves. Save and load. Oh no! What happens now? Oh, we have a lot of negative health. We just heal ourselves and use the soda, and we activated the Deadman walking glitch. Like, hey guy.
Which game is it that you have this candy thing again?
Anything?
Candy.
Oh, that's Human Revolution.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you need a good dentist in Human Revolution. So much candy you eat to get more power. So, however, what I did here is like, with a Deadman walking glitch, enemies won't see us. We can just pass them, we can't kill them. They don't care. They're just standing in front of us, and I just recognize, oh, I'm getting blocked. Why do I get blocked? I don't know. And it doesn't matter for us.
Deadman walking.
Yeah, that's why it's called Deadman walking. And so now we're waiting. Oh wait, did I push that? No, of course I didn't push the button. That doesn't matter. It's not that hard. And yeah, we're not seeing us. We're just staying here.
Barely a scratch. You're a little faster on your feet than your daddy was.
Heinki should speedrun Red Faction, apparently.
Red Faction? I don't know that game. So
I have no name.
okay, make yourself ready for time. This is like the final area. So we're just going to put the code in here. And there's the engineer here. We're just going to shoot at him, so he's in panic. We don't want to talk with him, that's the reason. Again. And no, oh no, we can't push this button. Ah, never mind. If we just aim slightly under it, we can activate the switch. And time. No time.
Time? Time? It's
No
still
tech guy.
running.
Oh well, yeah, it was something like 52:08. GG.
It's
Time is still running. I'm so bad. Damn it. Oh yeah, that was Deus Ex 1. As a lot of glitches. It's a lot of fun. It's a very cool speedrun.
They said they were missing your box.
My box, yeah, there's a box only in Human Revolution.
No, the box cosplay.
Oh, the box cosplay. Don't worry, there's Human Revolution still going on. I will find a box.
Great.
Oh my god, Wi-Fi's.
By the way, I will be on with you for your next run as well.
Alright, cool.
So that's settled.
Look at his face. Oh, it's gone. And yeah, well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. This is Deus Ex.
And remember to follow Heinki because he's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Hype!
Yeah, I do all of